This is Jen, and I am here with Cuddles. She's one of our Angora rabbits. She's actually a mix of French and giant Angora, and so she's just a little bit different. They call her a wooler, and she was bred to produce a lot of wool. You can see her fluffy wool. Now she gets a little kicky, and her name is Cuddles, but she sometimes is not very cuddly. But I want to talk to you about something she just went through. She just turned a year old, and she had something called false pregnancy, and she is a intact female rabbit, and was going through her heat, and apparently thought she was pregnant. She's not, because we only have girls. And what happened was, and I can kind of show a little bit, she doesn't like her belly showed, she ripped all the fur off of her belly and her front legs and tried to build a nest. And her rabbit hutch has a partial wall, so it kind of felt like a nesting box to her, and she thought she was pregnant. So she ripped all the wool off. It was a little bit scary because we didn't know what she was doing till we did some research online. And apparently this can happen, and it can happen again. So the next time she goes through heat, she may or may not go through these same symptoms. So it was called false pregnancy. She thought she was pregnant, but she really wasn't. And then once it only lasted a couple days, and then once she went through her heat and everything, she was done. So, which was great. So I talked to some rabbit breeders, and they told me, because I'm like, she's pulling all her fur off and looks like she's building a nest, and they told me what was going on, and said just leave her alone. So we just left her alone. She's very feisty at that time. Groaned at us, growled, and kind of spit, and tried to bite, and because that was her protection mode. She's all good now. She's still a little feisty because that's how she is, but she's back to her normal feistiness. And we just kind of kept an eye on her, and we did not take the fur out of her cage or pen. We just left it in there for her, and she really never nested in it, and she was all good to go. So in case this happens to you, it can happen in any rabbit breed. So in case this does happen to you, let you know this does happen, and just leave them alone and just keep an eye on them. She was fine, and we're all good to go. We just have to wait for her fur or wool to grow back in, so she's pretty again. So that's what happened to us. Beautiful Angora rabbit that has beautiful wool, but she kind of made herself all kind of funny looking, but we still love her. And so that's me with my Angora rabbits. Thanks for listening, and feel free to subscribe, like, and keep watching. Thanks.